Hello guys, welcome to another vehicle. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fine tune with the suspension. I'm going to be using a car that I have not done any tuning to. I have literally just made this car look cool, the best that I thought that I was making it cool. So right here we're going to see what the car is running with everything upgraded. I don't even think I've messed with the suspension. Yeah, I definitely haven't messed with any of the suspension, I don't think. Really pretty hard coming out of that. So 4.8. I'm pretty sure these cars run a low 4.25 mile. Alright, so let's get straight into the suspension tuning. Right here is your clearance. It's perfect over reference. I usually just slam mine all the way down. Stiffness. This is what allows your springs to actually be soft or hard. Going up would be softer, so they allow to move. Then you got bump. These are what allows the springs to compress and then decompress. And then extension. This is also a personal preference. When I first do a car, I always put my settings just like this, for the clearance, the stiffness, the bump, the rebound. I always put them exactly how I just did this car. With everything just like that. I typically don't mess with the wheelie bar or the weight until after I do a run to see, if the car is wheeling, if it does a wheelie, or if it spins, because these two things have a lot to do with your launch and how you go down the track. So let's go here, let's go see, let's take a run now that we have done a little bit of adjusting, and let's see how this goes off of the line. Now I can already tell that I'm going to come off the line pretty bad with a wheelie because the wheelie bar is up high. Yeah, see, we just came up way too high, I can already tell. Let's go to the replay. So what you do want your wheel to gradually come off the ground, but you want it to come back down. You don't want it to go up that high though. So we're going to put our wheelie bar down a little bit. Not too close to the ground, but just a little bit. Always make minor adjustments when you're doing adjustments on your tuning. Never do too much. And always do a couple runs too to make sure that you're running consistently and seeing progress. You want to see progress. Coming across the line felt pretty good. Yeah, see, we are already making progress. We was at 4.8s, now we're at 4.75. Let's do another run, and let's see if we're running the 4.7s again before we make any more adjustments. As you see, I'm keeping my tire temp about the same and my nitrous about the same. Other than the red light, as long as we did everything right. If shifting wise, we should be in the same numbers. Yep, 4.755, so that's very consistent. Let's run it one more time. If everything's right, we should get a 4.75 or better. I might play around with the shift points here a little bit. So I did a little bit different shifting there, and we got better numbers. We did 3 there, so I think I'm going to make a little bit of adjustment if we stay in the 4.7s after this run. I'm going to play with the shift points a little bit here to see if I can stay into the lower 4.7s, if not run a little bit better before I make any more adjustments. Yeah, I'm shifting pretty good. I felt pretty good on that. 4.6. So we're making progress. A lot of tuning has to do with your shift points. You want to make sure that you find your right shift points, and has a lot to do with your weight. So let's make minor adjustments. I moved the weight one time to the right, which transfers the weight to the back a little bit. Now just keep in mind that not every adjustment will get you progress. Yeah, see, right there, that's a perfect example. Our weight was where we needed it, and our weight was all the way at the front. Let's do one more run and let's make sure. Yeah, see, our weight was exactly where we needed it. We're going to put it back, do a run, and we should be running our 4.6s again. And there's our 4.6s again. So a quick recap: clearance, that's personal preference. I like to slam it. You got stiffness, which is what makes your springs softer and harder. The higher up, the softer they are. The more you drop the number down, the harder they get. I typically recommend them being up higher, but if you have to do some tweaking, I wouldn't go no lower than about 64. I would stay in between 64 and 70. Same with the back. And then over to bump, I like to have mine all the way down. I wouldn't take mine up more than 15 or 16ish. And then the same with rebound. I like mine all the way up. I wouldn't go no lower than 64 on the front or the back. Rebound controls how fast weight leaves the tire, and then bump controls how fast weight moves to the tire. So in other words, if your rebound is too low, then your car is just going to straight pop up, do a wheelie. Whereas if you have your rebound up high, it'll take it a second for that weight to transfer and for that spring to decompress slowly. And then by putting your bump all the way down, you're allowing less bump. So when the car comes back down from a wheelie, this is your weight coming back to your wheels. You want less bump. You don't want much bump. That way your car stays on the ground instead of bounces up and down and goes all over the track. But that's all I have for this video. Sorry I couldn't cover much on transmission tuning, but I will do that in the next video. Hope this video helps you out. See you out there.
Night, night, go to sleep, kid, lights out. Oh, you really want to fight now? Better pipe down, stop talking nonsense. I see a little bitch ass.